We have a bunch of exciting and new information to go through here for the next season of Black Ops Cold War Season 3. There's a bunch of stuff to talk about, some important information on the marketing reveal trailers, gameplay trailers, the Berlin DLC 2 zombie teasers, some new Warzone Nuke event leaks, some calling cards, rewards being leaked out, a bunch of really big stuff here. If you kind of leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Really do appreciate it, guys. We're super close to 72K on the channel, so seriously, thank you guys for all of the support. Let's get started here first with some stuff, some new locations being added to the new Warzone map. Margobot over on Twitter says this: possible new point of interest zone outskirts. There's no mention of it in the current map, and he talks about the zoning in Verdansk and how it works and how they label different locations. You see some areas here, block 16, block 17. Those aren't actual locations, but there are areas where there's a couple houses, there's a road, so outskirts will be similar to that in a sense, where it's just a random little town and it's not a major location added to the new Warzone map. And we've talked about a bunch of other locations. Bridge, Summit, Crossing will be added to this new map as well. We also talked about from this map here the locations of Duga and Mines added to the new Warzone map. So like I've been saying, there are actually a ton of new areas being added very soon. Even though we're not getting the new Ural Mountains map, it seems like there's still going to be a ton of new locations to explore in the new Verdansk map. It's not going to be the exact same map we're playing on right now, which is good to hear. Some more stuff here, different rewards that we're going to be getting for this upcoming Season 3 event. This is from Nanakos. I can't show you guys the calling card here. I'll leave all of the links down below to all of the info we talk about here, but on this calling card, it shows Adler on a milk carton, says missing Verdansk Whole Milk Company, just a little fake company there, but Adler is missing and it's an ad on this milk carton. So this makes complete sense as to why we would be rewarded with something like this. We talked about the leaked Season 3 cutscene dialogue between Hudson and Wolf, talking about going to Verdansk and saving Adler. The thing is here now is, when are we actually going to save Adler? If they have a calling card teasing that Adler is still missing during this Season 3 event, that must mean that at least at that point in the storyline, we will not be saving Adler, and they're giving us rewards about him being missing and we still have to find him. And when are we actually going to save him? How is this storyline actually going to progress? Will we ever save him? I talked about in my video a couple of days ago how the leaks were saying there are potentially 2 parts to this huge event, and maybe in the first part we're going to Verdansk, we're finding Adler, and then the second part, whether that's in the middle of Season 3, at the beginning of Season 3 still, or maybe in Season 4, we'll actually be able to save Adler and get him out of Stitch's hand. So a lot of crazy stuff may go down here. We'll definitely get more information on that very, very soon. Some more stuff here. Let's go through the gameplay trailer, reveal, release information. What is going to be happening here as we move into Black Ops Cold War and Warzone Season 3? So Call of Duty Hope says this: trailer for Warzone Season 3 will not be coming out till the event on the 21st into the 22nd, which is Wednesday night, Thursday morning. It will play at the end of the event. So I guess kind of similar here to the Black Ops Cold War reveal event, where we did all of these different challenges, and then at the end of the event we go to the stadium and then the trailer starts playing in game. This is a pretty big deal, and it would be deserving of that type of big event where they show the trailer in Warzone itself. So that makes complete sense there. Now the trailer that they're going to reveal in Warzone at the end of the event will not be the leaked commercial with all of the rappers showing very short snippets of the new map. It's going to be a full cutscene slash gameplay trailer. It's going to be a trailer that releases, and most likely here the map will be available the next day when Season 3 first launches, or this event occurs but the map actually doesn't come out yet. It comes out later on because maybe we have to do the part 2 of the event first and then we'll get the new map added to the game. That's just a theory, but that could be what's happening here, and we'll talk about that very soon as well. But what are we talking about for Cold War? Because this is the Warzone new Verdansk map trailer. For Cold War, someone asked this, does this also apply to Cold War? And he says no, Cold War will get its own trailer. There's also going to be normal marketing for Season 3 of the entire game, where they reveal the new multiplayer content, the new zombies content, the new operators, weapons, game modes, and all of that good stuff. And if Season 3 is releasing in less than 2 weeks, which is, again, Thursday, April 22nd, the expected date, we should be seeing some type of trailer 1 week before Season 3 releases, which is this upcoming Thursday, April 15th. It could be a couple of days earlier, it could be this Monday, it could be this Friday, but it's gonna be this week or early next week, the latest. So we will be getting a lot of good marketing here for Season 3 overall, and we'll still get stuff for Warzone as well. Just because the main gameplay trailer isn't releasing doesn't mean they're gonna ramp up the marketing like crazy. Call of Duty Hope also says this doesn't mean that there won't be a ton of marketing in the next 10 days. There will be, just not a full trailer showing anything of what's next. So for Warzone, for MP, zombies, all that good stuff, they're gonna start doing what they normally do. A bunch of leakers have been saying that Season 3 of Cold War and Warzone might be one of the biggest seasons in terms of overall content offering that we've ever got from Call of Duty. Now, if you look at all of the game modes here, Warzone, the largest update we've ever seen. Obviously, a ton of stuff going on there. Zombies, we don't exactly know yet. We'll talk about that in a second. Multiplayer, they need to ramp up the content. Season 2, we definitely did not get enough 6v6 maps for operators, different stuff like that. Weapons, we don't know for sure, but there's a good chance here, based on all of the leaks we've been talking about, that this might be one of the biggest seasons. So super exciting to see here. Some stuff with zombies now. What are we getting with Berlin DLC 2? How does this make sense with Season 3? So you guys know we've been talking about how Treyarch and Call of Duty like to market the new zombies map. Usually teasers on Treyarch's Twitter start about 2 weeks or maybe even more before a new season begins. Now, Season 3, again, like we said, is releasing now in less than 2 weeks on Thursday, April 22nd. If they are planning on releasing the Berlin Zombies map at the beginning of Season 3, they would have teasers for this new map right now, and we have not seen any teasers for this new map yet. Now, maybe this week we'll start to get some teasers and then it will all make sense, but this week is a very important week for zombies content. If we don't get any teasers, any mention of a zombies map, most likely at the beginning of Season 3, we are not receiving anything substantial, especially the Berlin Zombies map. We're not getting it at the beginning of Season 3, and we would have to look forward to Season 3 Reloaded, which is going to be around the end of May, to get that Berlin map. And Season 3 Reloaded is the latest we could see the Berlin map where it still makes sense. Would be the latest release for a DLC 2 zombies map. But again, no confirmation here. They could easily just surprise us, release some teasers 2 days, 3 days before Season 3 releases, and we could still maybe get that Berlin Zombies map at the beginning of Season 3. Like, there's nothing stopping them from doing that. Just because there's no teasers 2 weeks before doesn't mean that Treyarch can't release a Zombies map. There's no rules to that. It's just not normal for them to do that. But again, we'll have to see what we get here very soon. I really hope we do get some good Zombies content, because a lot of the stuff right now is getting kind of boring, so we desperately need a new Zombies map very soon. Let me know down below if you guys have any opinions on that. When do you think the Berlin map is going to release? Let's go through now some really important stuff for this year's Call of Duty 2021 World War II Vanguard. Tom Henderson dropped this tweet, super crazy. Vanguard, to put it simply, is an effing disaster, but more on that at a later time. He goes on to say, I'm aiming to put together a whole report on the COD World War II Vanguard situation, but it will take time to get the answers. But in my opinion, if Activision was ever going to not release a yearly Call of Duty, this should be the year. They should focus on Warzone, Modern Warfare, and Black Ops Cold War content. So really crazy stuff he's saying here. He's not going into specifics as to what exactly is wrong with this year's Call of Duty. The thing is here, and I've said this before, they said this about Black Ops Cold War, and he said this about Black Ops Cold War, and it was true. Black Ops Cold War behind the scenes, when it was being developed, had so many different issues. They had the fight between Sledgehammer and Raven. Treyarch had to come in and take over and change the game up. They also had a pandemic to deal with. There is so much stuff behind the scenes, but Call of Duty 2020 Cold War turned out to be relatively a pretty solid game despite all the issues behind the scenes. It's definitely not a perfect game, but it's pretty good. It's not bad at all. For this year's Call of Duty, I want to know what exactly is the big problem behind the scenes. What exactly is the struggle? What's the issue here that Tom Henderson is referring to? There isn't one major thing that is pointing out to me here that it's going to be a huge deal. Now, obviously, will the game be fun? Are they making a good multiplayer? What is going to be the third game mode? Is that what he's referring to here? Is he saying it's a mess, it's a disaster because the content isn't good? I don't really know yet, so we'll have to go through here and see. Let me know down below. what would be a deal breaker? It seems like Sledgehammer has enough time to make the game, so it's not going to be dev issues. It seems like they're working on this. They've been working on it for several years now. Maybe again, it's the integration between Warzone and World War II, how it's going to work. But regardless here, Call of Duty Hope says this: if Activision pairs Modern Warfare 2 remastered multiplayer with COD 2021, players are going to eat it up and we're going to be worse off because of it. Competition is a real factor this year, and they will absolutely fall back on nostalgia bait to avoid putting out new necessary content. Let me know what you guys think about this down below. I still don't think, a lot of people have been saying that Battlefield is going to be the big game changer here, and it's going to overtake Call of Duty. That has always been said, and it's never true. I'm pretty sure World War II, Call of Duty that released back in 2017, outsold whatever Battlefield was there. I mean, there's so many different Call of Duties that don't sell well, but they still sell more than that year's Battlefield. So I really don't think Battlefield is an issue here. But what about MW2 Multiplayer Remastered? Are we worse off if they do release it? Because I guess their thinking is we have to make up for the sales. Let's add this game onto World War II Vanguard, just like we did with Modern Warfare Remastered, added to Infinite Warfare, and it will just sell more. And he's pretty much saying if they do that this time around, it will result in less content and less quality of the content in World War II Vanguard. But is that really a big deal? I do think a lot of people want to see MW2 Multiplayer Remastered, and I think if they pair it with COD 2021, they could give some content to MW2, some content to World War II Vanguard. And honestly, if people aren't going to enjoy the new Call of Duty, maybe it's not a bad thing that we don't see as much content in the DLC added to the game. We'll get some of that effort put into MW2 Multiplayer Remastered, and it'll still keep everyone's interest in Call of Duty at a high. And I know maybe it is good for them just to focus only on the new game, but I don't think it would be the worst thing in the world if we did get MW2 Multiplayer Remastered tied to Call of Duty 2021. But let me know down below your opinions on that. I might have a terrible opinion that no one agrees with. I'm definitely down to admit that, but it's gonna be cool to see what we get here. I'm still excited for the new Call of Duty. I do like the World War II setting. I hope it's a good game, so we'll just have to wait and see very soon once we get more information on this. But that's pretty much it here for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy. Leave a comment down below, Call of Duty, if you watched the entire video. It is greatly appreciated. Shout out to the YouTube channel members as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace out, guys.